The LPN profession in Saskatchewan is regulated by the Saskatchewan Association of Licensed Practical Nurses, often called CLPN. The purpose of professional regulation is to protect the public from risk and reduce harm to those a profession serves. LPNs are regulated because the service they provide can pose a risk to the public if performed incompetently, unethically, or by unqualified individuals. Are you an internationally educated nurse, or IEN, who is seeking their first Canadian nursing registration? If so, you are in the right place. The CLPN receives numerous IEN applications each year. Often applicants are confused about the requirements. This is natural since there are many. So what should you do first? If you haven't already, an IEN must apply to the National Nursing Assessment Service, also called NNAS. This is a streamlined process where IENs submit their documents for assessment. Once complete, the NNAS will evaluate your documents and issues an advisory report. The report includes an evaluation of your education based on the current Canadian nursing standards. Visit www.nnas.ca for details. Was your NNAS advisory report issued? Excellent! You are ready to begin the CLPN IEN application. First, create an account with the CLPN. Go to www.clpn.com and click the Member Portal tab. Then log into your account and click Apply on the practicing application. After reviewing your personal information, upload 2 pieces of valid identification. Next, upload a new criminal record check from your local police department or detachment of the RCMP. If you don't have this yet, no problem. Click Save for later and return another time. Another requirement is the LPN Code of Ethics course. The course is available on our website at no charge. Once complete, save a copy of your certificate and upload it to your application. The application will ask you about English language proficiency. If the NNAS issued your advisory report without English language proficiency testing, you can upload your result in your application. The CLPN bylaws require applicants to meet the English language proficiency requirements set by the Council and apply to applicants whose first learned language is not English. Accepted language tests are the International English Language Testing System or the Canadian English Language Benchmark Assessment for nurses. Remember, the CLPN's English language proficiency requirement is based on an applicant's first learned language and is not about a country's official language. Okay. You've uploaded everything required for the application. Now submit. You will now see the payment page where you will pay the $300 application fee. Once paid, the CLPN will review your application and retrieve your NNAS advisory report from our shared site. Please allow up to 1 month for your review. Now the CLPN will begin their assessment and needs to answer some of these questions. Did you graduate from an approved or recognized practical nursing program? Do you meet the CLPN's legislated minimum practice hour requirement of 1,250 hours in the last 5-year period? If not, did you graduate from a practical nursing program in the last 4 years? And does your NNAS report identify any educational gaps? And if so, can the gaps be remediated through available education? Once the assessment is complete, the CLPN will email you a decision. In some cases, the decision may be a recommendation for education as a next step in the licensure process, and in other cases, it may be a denial. For remedial education, the CLPN will notify you of all the course details and completion deadlines. You must complete all education successfully to move along in the IEN application process. Once the CLPN receives your transcript indicating course completion, you become eligible to appear for the Canadian Practical Nurse Registration Examination, or CPNRE. When this time comes, the CLPN will provide further exam details. IENs can only become licensed as an LPN in Saskatchewan once the CPNRE is passed. Do you have more questions about the CLPN's IEN application? If so, please do not hesitate to email us at registration@clpn.com or visit the website www.clpn.com.